my people? Welcome to another episode of 3Smoke. This is episode 5, I think. Yeah, we're moving on, man. This is episode 5. You know already, I'm your host, Millywayne. I'm here with my co-host.
Come on now, if they don't know. You know now I'm the host of the most. The people them champ never self-proclaimed. The people them gave me that name. Big Jabba Jonez from the south side. Well gone.
Boy, you know already, man. We got a special guest in the building today.
Very special guest.
You know what I'm saying? Entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing. He's got his own clothing label and stuff like that.
Come on, community activist, you know.
Definitely, branding is key.
Branding is key,
in this topic, I definitely. So, without no further ado, we'd like our guest to introduce himself, man.
GL7, Mr. 7. All used to be known Kramer, aka Kramer, but that's where that, so I'm new. So yeah.
So you say you're throwing away the crab up?
Yeah, that's where that bro. Man.
That's the pass.
Yeah, it didn't. Where did it get us?
Nowhere.
How did it? Tell me, it benefited us.
Yeah.
For a period of time. It benefited me for a period of time.
And maybe for the wrong purpose as well, wasn't it?
But what did you genuinely glean?
No. I hear what, brother?
Yeah.
I'm on a child now. How does a child learn? A child, if a child gets up and puts his hand over fire, we tell it, or puts his hand in the plug socket, how does he learn? You might tap his hand and tell him no.
Yeah.
Then he's gonna,
or you might touch it and get burnt.
All right.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Yeah.
But he's gonna learn.
Yeah.
And he's gonna learn from his mistakes. How does a baby learn to walk? How much times does he fall and get
fall
back
over
up?
and, yeah, of course.
So cool.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna knock my falling stages or not that part of me. It's still a part of my journey, isn't it? I can't erase that, but I can elevate and move on from it.
I wouldn't knock it at all because I would most probably say it's made you the person you are today.
By the grace of God, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so what's your origin? Background?
Both my parents are Jamaican.
No, Jamaican?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you grow up over in Jamaica or here?
No, I was born in England.
Okay, and what area was you from in like London?
Peckham, Camberwell.
And how was it growing up in Peckham, Camberwell?
Yeah, you know. What part of it? What part of it, bro?
Any part, man. It's for the viewers' purposes. What you want to give them?
Nah, you got to see with me, be more specific, bro. Ask the question you
okay. So say, how was schooling for you?
Schooling, didn't go. Learned to read and write at the age of 26.
Yeah.
In prison.
In prison?
In prison.
Yeah.
You look surprised, bro.
I am surprised. I am surprised. So from the up until 26, how was you getting by?
You know how I was getting by. You don't
no, not like that. Not like that. But even say like if you wanted to you saw something or like and you wanted to buy a certain thing or anything like that, like was it difficult? Was there any difficulties in that? Or was it just easy?
It wasn't easy, but it made me be able to think out the box, though.
Yeah, no, definitely.
This is why, even though I can read now, I think out the box.
Yeah.
Let me give you a quick story.
Yeah.
Quick story. Pussy's powerful, you know. Remember I tell you. This is the kid and the smoke.
Yeah.
Pussy's powerful, you know.
Yeah.
Right, so let me just give you a story how your brain works.
Yeah.
My big brother, 3 Tilo, 3 kids. My big brother's like when growing up, my big brother was my A to Z.
Yeah.
Get about TomTom.
Yeah.
There was no TomTom.
Yeah, no, of course there wasn't.
There was no iPhone.
There's no nothing, bro.
All right.
Yeah.
Old school A to Z.
Yeah.
So my
big
brother
book.
was my A to Z.
Yeah.
Birmingham, Manchester, Liverpool. Man had me everywhere. But because I couldn't read as a young youth, my memory
was spot on.
You see, to remember things, like I have to remember things now. I have to think out the box now to do things. Like I have to remember buildings to get back to the place and other skills.
Landmarks.
Yeah, I had to learn some other skills and adapt into my life. So imagine, I know to get to the M1, to get to the M1, I know you go Edgware Road all the way up. My brother's done it so much times. I've been in the car in Birmingham so much times.
Yeah.
So let me get back to it. So one day, I phoned my brother. There's a girl, shout out Jade, Birmingham.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone in Birmingham would know when I say Star City. This was about 2000s, 2002s, early 2000s. Shout out. So I'm saying, this girl, I'm on there. Well, I cut it, you know. When she said get to Birmingham, none of the man know I drive Birmingham with me, but I well want the pump for me.
Yeah.
You understand? Listen to me.
When was that the first time linking it out of town the thing?
Brother, listen to me. Remember, I can't read all right, you know, brother.
Yeah.
I cannot read.
Yeah.
So now I phone big brother, I want to get to Birmingham, big bro. Get me a driver. They say, idiot. That's why I love my big brother. Push me out my comfort zones. You idiot. You're telling me you're an idiot. Shut up. You know how to get on the M1, innit? Say, yeah. Say you know how to get to Birmingham then. Remember, he argued with me, letting me know, you can do it. But he said, all right, cool. So remember, we went in the shop, get a big piece of paper, write Birmingham. Capital letters. He's telling me how to spell it and telling me how to write that. Slap that on front, stick it. Then he said, this put city centre. Brother, can you believe I got from London without being able to read or write a word? I'm shook. I'm phoning the man saying, brother, I can't see Birmingham. He's saying, you can see Milton Keynes, don't worry. You're on the M1 and it says M1, bro. Carry on going that way. And then you see M6. Then you start seeing Birmingham. When you see Birmingham, I'm gonna say 100 miles. I'm gonna phone this man 1,000 times, you know. My big brother got me there. Do you know when I got there, I got to the city centre and phoned the girl like, yo, come and pick me up in city centre. Brother, I can't read not one word, bro.
Yeah, that's amazing.
What are you talking about? And I got to Birmingham for crutches, the power of crutches. But I still got to give her thanks. Forget the crutches part. It was something great. It was a mad belief. Do you know what belief I got? And then remember, my big brother's a G because he always told me, when you're on the motorway, to get back to London, you cannot be lost. He teach me south of England, London, England, south. Always head south and just look for London. Man, I knew how to spell London even when I can't read or write. I just know I've seen that since London.
You see it so much,
So my brother teach me you cannot get lost on the motorway coming home. There's impossible. That's see London to the south of London. That's all you want to head to. Then everywhere will say London, central London. Once you get into central London, you can get on. So do you understand? I had good teachers as well. I'm a monkey see, monkey do person. So why I didn't suffer not being able to read or write? I had some hustlers around me. You show me something.
You're going to do it. You're
this show me, I'm going to... So I have big hustlers around me. So...
I've noticed that about people who can't read or write. They're very good with their hands. Or
look at Rick Ross. So you see, when I then hear about studying someone like Rick Ross, the real Rick Ross, not fake Rick Ross, the real one. And I studied someone like him, and then I heard can't read or write. He made the most money. And then he can read and write, and look at the moves he's doing now.
Did he? I swear he learned to read and write in prison as well.
Great people, but remember, great people go to prison as well. Remember, stories shape people, you know, brother. I don't know where my Bible is. I'm not a Bible basher, brother. But one thing I do like about the Bible, the stories in the Bible, or even the Quran, or even the Torah, whatever. That's why I like the stories in this. GL7, customize my thing. I mean, I tell you, I like the stories in this book. Go and read the story of any prophet. Who are they? They were meant to be nobodies and they all become somebodies. It's stories now. Do you understand? So when they say, oh, it takes a village to grow a child. Hear the concept, I put that said concept. And do you know why they say that? It takes a village.
I don't. Why they say that?
Because no one's perfect. Everybody can have good and bad in them. And when they say it takes a village, a child is meant to get every good point and a point. One person can't grow a child. You just have that one person's way of thinking and seeing things. If he grows in the village and he takes all of every good of it, he's well prepared for life.
Yeah, no, of course.
All right. So what I done with the Bible, with the prophets, they're only humans, bro, and their stories. So you see, all of their stories I can relate to. I just read it, and what I can relate to when I need to, and put it in my path, I look to overcome something. Boom. So that's the said concept. I read all their stories and take what pieces, what can relate to me, and what I've got to get over and overcome. Do you understand? So that's more stories. So people tell your kids some amazing stories. Even make up one, but let them know they're in this, but it gets to that. You understand? Because stories shape people. So that's what, you understand? So yeah, go on now. Did that explain my reading and writing and all that, yeah? Did that explain it?
So how did you get the name Crimer then?
Ah, told you.
How did you get the name Crimer, man?
I thought you was going to get away.
Yeah. All right. How did I get the name Crimer?
Yeah.
All right, well, see, when we was youths, yeah?
Yeah.
Big up Tamer. Big up Tamer. Me, Tamer, Temper, my big brother. You know my first tag was Flames. I don't know why. And then, I think Temper should have had Crimer, and I should have had Temper. I don't know why I ran with that name. I just ran with it. We made it up and I just ran with it. I don't know why, brother. I
thought everyone's like name from like down your neck of the woods would be like that as well. Like you said, Tamer, Crimer. They all used to end like that.
True, man.
Yeah.
Rama.
Yeah, see, it was all like that down there. You can go on for days. That's what.
You know, it's always an R, isn't it?
It's always something like that. Definitely.
I get raver, whatever. It's always that.
Yeah.
I get you.
So since you never went like school on that, you was on the streets early then.
Early, brother. School frustrated me.
So what sort of stuff did you get up to, like on the streets, being young? And obviously a teenager as well, like just...
Oh, me and my friends was at it. Shout out to me and my gang when we was growing up.
Yeah.
We was definitely at it. I went hard. We went harder into crime when my dad is a good provider. I got 3 fathers, by the way. Heavenly one, biological one, and my little brother's dad, my brother's dad. Ain't with my mum no more, but yeah, they've all played a major part, and they still do play a major part in my life.
So you'd say you grew up with like respect for your elders and parents and that?
Nah, so when my dad went jail, I think we suffered. Not suffered, but come on.
No, yeah.
Imagine I get taken away from my family right now. I'm the breadwinner. Of course it's gonna subside a little bit.
That's like in those times the Jordans might turn to Knicks.
All right, cool. So what happened when he got his bird and my uncle got a bird? That's when my life went deeply into it. Understand? That's when I'm looking bread now. I want my own bread. I need my own bread now. Mummy situation ain't. You understand? She hasn't got she can't just pick up the phone and phone my dad again. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So big bro had to grow up. So remember, I'm just alright because I'm 5 years younger than my big brother. But I stuck to him like glue. My big brother and the man them are walking. I want to be so exact. I'll go home, eat and but I'll follow him across the other side of the road, and the gal in his bed, loud him, man. And you see what I'm saying to you? So I always learn from my age group. I was always kind of ahead because I had someone ahead of me 5 years, and I idolized my big brother when I was younger.
Yeah, no, cool. So you would
see what I'm saying?
When you got big brothers and that, that's what it is, and you will be slightly ahead as well.
Yeah, I was ahead from my age group.
Not even slightly, you be way ahead.
Because I was stuck to him like you understand? Yeah. Remember, I'm idolizing the shoot. He's in the house.
And you're seeing what he's doing. Of course. No, of course. That's how man grew, so I know exactly what you're saying.
This is what I'm saying to you. I don't want to be on the level of my brothers. I want to be on the level of my brother.
Yeah, or past. Because
I understand.
Do you understand? Yeah.
He set me a bar where it was always... So that was a blessing to me as well.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so what sort of stuff did you get up to then?
What did we get up to? Where did we start? Do you know what we started?
Yeah.
We started like number 12. Jumping on the number 12.
Yeah.
30, 40 man, West End.
For the viewers' purpose, that's a big red bus. The open one, yeah?
Yeah, what chat about? Man will be up outside Cracker Jack, a bag of us, brother.
Yeah.
We're going West End to Teeth, a bag of clothes, ram raiding. Are you mad? We've ram raided for BOs, Selfridges, ram raided.
Yeah.
How do you think we got our first Averett? Do you think I could pay 7, 800 pounds for them big Averets back in the day? I'm a young dude. We jumped on the bus and we went West End and robbed the Averett.
And what ages is like this?
Nah, we were robbing from 13, 14.
Yeah.
It's early.
Yeah, no, of course it is.
It's not late badness, you know.
Yeah, no, it's
we're
not.
talking about early badness.
Early. Yeah.
That's why we can put down badness.
Yeah.
We don't have to be like some man
Facts.
in this at a certain age of picking up.
In your 30s.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So we've done it from early, 12, I was selling weed from 13, 14, brother. Yeah, I definitely had a line. Big up Gabes.
Yeah.
I know Gabe don't want me to say that, but
Allegedly.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. So what, being on the streets and that, so you was doing your thing, how did you get caught up and get incarcerated?
All right, how did I get in jail? Remember, now people think, would you believe me? I've only got one custodial sentence and conviction.
Oh, yeah.
You see now, another look like,
yeah.
But I promise you, I've only got 11 convictions.
Yeah.
And half of them
is
smoking weed and drink driving. Now, not drink driving. Because remember, when we was used, we just driving.
Of course.
I couldn't read or write to get no license.
Yeah, no, of
I'm
course.
driving.
You're just driving.
Yeah. So most of my charges was driving without no license.
You're getting bare provisionals and all that kind of thing.
And weed.
Yeah.
I've only my one serious conviction is my conviction when I got convicted.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
And I done a couple more remands. But other than that, I haven't done no big birds or done like a judge hasn't told me guilty more than once.
Yeah. So how was your time like when you was in there? Would you say it's a place that like these youngins can glorify, or you say it's a place where you don't want to be?
No, let me not say that, brother.
Or would you just say it's like a stage in life?
Why? No, listen to me, bro.
That some may have to go through.
Nah, bro. Prison is not. But I've looked and studied too much people what's gone prison, bro. To know it's a journey. And Malcolm X, where did he go? Prison and then come out. He wasn't Malcolm X. The man used to sell bear weed. Used to be a goon where he's from. That's Bumpy Johnson's real bread. When you're talking about went jail and come out. Yeah. And look, we're still chatting about the man today. And he's made.
I never.
My man run Cuba. For Fidel Castro. Yeah. He went jail, come out of jail. He run Cuba. The man dead being the president. Nelson Mandela went jail, come out of jail. Do you want to chat about this chat about our day and age? What's gone jail? I can go through more. Yeah? And do you want me to go into the biblical, how much of us them been jail?
In jail, yeah. Or jail, even persecuted or just things.
Yeah, so jail don't define me, and that's why I told you about stories, bro. Same thing, I can go back to the stories I was telling you about. I look at these things and I'm not over. I had hope to say, look what these men have done. Or, so it don't that didn't define me because the stories I started to shape my mind. It's like listening to brother, have you ever seen one of your brethrens, and you lot have been through this because we all been through this, yeah? Have you ever seen one of your brethrens, he's changed his frequency. He's reading and studying now. Like, he's coming on the block and he's just looking different. He looks at us different. We look at him different. You know why? He's changed his frequencies, changed the radio station. He's studying other things now. No, so facts. Even though he's there, even though he's still amongst us, his frequency. So do you understand? He's changed the frequency, changed the radio station. So remember, I changed my frequency. So when I started changing my frequency, I'm looking and saying, okay, cool. Look at these people change their frequency. I look what frequency they was on. Look how they changed. So I said, okay, cool. That's what I need to do. It's a blueprint, bro. Everything out here, there's nothing new under the sun. I pick up my Bible, it tells you, and I pick it up. It says there's nothing new under the sun. There's nothing you can, don't ever think you're balling or you're doing something new or is this your time to do it? Don't get carried away with yourself.
Don't get it twisted.
Don't get this thing twisted because there's going to be someone. There was someone before you had done it, and then there's someone after you was going to do it. Just enjoy your time.
No, that's facts.
You see what I'm saying to you?
Definitely.
So, no, I don't got that. You understand what I'm saying to you?
So what made you want to learn to read now?
Oh, I had no choice.
Being 26.
I had no choice.
What's that? What do you mean you have no choice?
I had no choice.
Tell me, innit?
You're going to jail now.
Yeah,
that man allow it. Yeah. Brother, you can't read in jail. You're in problems. Yeah. You know that. Forget writing. Everything you do, weekly canteen, you best be able to read to tick it off. They want to give you a notice or anything going in the jail. It's reading, isn't it? Fill out your visits. It's visits. So let me tell you, see, you're not gonna. I like this. You're getting the truth out of me, so that's good. I like you ask me the right questions. Sometimes I get some idiot questions. You ask me the right questions. So I was forced to. I'm a youth, back to my stepdad, love you, that man, you know. I'm a youth where he said something to my mum and said, he only does things when he wants to do it. Don't you know your son? And that's how I am. I just needed to do it at the time because I found so much coping mechanisms. I was all right. You're chatting about, I'm doing better than bare man. I got house, I got car, I got past that stage of wanting to do it.
Did you, sorry to cut you, your story, don't just hold that point. Did you ever get to the point, because you had money and that's all you needed?
I was providing for my kids. I'd done it without it. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I got to a stage, I didn't need it no more. Do you understand? So, but when I went to prison, I needed it. You best learn this. What was I gonna do? Make man read my letters. My baby brothers gave me money telling me some bollocks in my letter. Remember that? I got 10 years, you know. Why am I can't tap a man and say read my personal thing? No, bro.
Is that what you done? 10?
Nah, I done. What I done? They give me 10.
Yeah.
5.5. I come out. After, remember, I didn't get no D-cap. No, I've never been to a C-cap prison in my life.
Okay, where was
I've
you?
only been to an A-cap and B-cap prisons. That's the only prisons I've been in my life.
Okay, where they have you?
I've never seen, I've never stepped in a C-cap prison in my life. A D-cap prison, I've never stepped in. I've never even been put in or gone in a C-cap. B-caps and A-cap.
That's crazy, man.
How was it going into jail first time?
First ever time.
Yeah, the first ever time.
Do you want me to tell you the truth? Let me tell you the truth. See, the first time we be in jail was so fun. It didn't frighten me. Nah, see, I told you the truth. No, that's the truth. I had this. It was so fun. See, the first time I went jail, I ended up in Brixton. 21. Brixton.
First age going to jail for the first time.
I didn't do Feltham and that. Okay. I was blessed. I got to. No, but have you ever heard that saying?
What's that?
Every dog gets his day.
Yeah, no, of course.
Because the man used to look at me and my brother and think, these pussies don't go to jail. We do everything they do. But we were just blessed, bro. But we got to an age and it got to a time it caught up on us. Yeah. We didn't do jail like the man in Felthams and this and that. My big brother did. He went jail a couple times. Yeah. And the films, but I didn't. Yeah. I was kind of blessed like that. But then I got to 21, went big man prison. Back to your question, went big man prison. Brother, but all the man names in there. I remember it's Brixton. Yeah. At them time there, you don't know. I've got a relationship. I've been a Peckham, was had a relationship with Brixton, Fulton, Norwood, even when it shouldn't have been having a relationship. I was one of them dudes. I had relationships with the man and good ones. So can you imagine all of us being in Brixton though? So I got fun. Then I beat the case. So you imagine weed, all my weed, mobile phones, made a quick 15 while we were in there. But I bust the case. You're the man. Okay, this is the pattern then, isn't it? I remember before that I beat a couple cases before that as well. So yeah.
So it wasn't a deterrent then, like.
Oh, listen, now you're some Christian. Listen, I'm gonna get.
It wasn't a deterrent though.
Nah, that wasn't. Hear what?
It don't sound like it.
Like that wasn't. I'm gonna get to. I'm gonna get to the point where it hit me, where Joe hit me. I'm gonna tell you where Joe. I woke up. I'm gonna get to the point. Bust the case, come out. God, promised God a couple things. Didn't fulfill it. God fixed my business with that. Then when we beat that case, got a case. Then when I got my sentence. Got kicked out of every local jail. Still thought it was cool. Them time now I'm getting a big sentence. Them time I still thinking it's cool. I still thinking, yeah, gonna beat this case. We dash out of this jail. Gonna be the man. That wasn't the case this time. Dashed out every local jail. But Wandsworth, Brixton, banned from Brixton. They wouldn't even let me through the gate. Like, huh? They know I'm on the bus by accident, and then they find out it's me. They locked me on the bus for hours till they find a prison for me. They're not letting me in the prison, bro. Yeah, that's nice. Banned from Wandsworth the same way. Wormwood Scrub.
Now, what you doing in there, man?
I was banging out.
I'm just
banging out. I'm just a hustler, brother. Yeah. So it wasn't even more the banging out. It was more, I'm always up to something. My brain's always ticking. And then they think, wherever I am, they always think, he's got remember, I've always been skinny, but I've always had a loud mouth, but I'm always willing to...
So they felt like you had influence in there as well?
Yeah, so they're always fucking me over. Always. But that kind of helped me know who I was. Even the police always been fucking me over differently. When they gave me some sentence, they gave me, you understand? So then, when I got my sentence, and all the local jails...
How was you dealing with all of that stuff there, not knowing how to read and write though, man?
That made me ignorant as well, though. You got to remember that.
Did you even know what they were saying in the courtroom, bro? I'm saying.
That's a real good question. That is a real good question.
Did I even understand what was going on? Did you say, did I even understand?
The average man don't understand that their terminologies and the things they say. So I don't even know that. Like I don't even know how that sounds. I'm telling you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was watching like a documentary about that, and they were saying like the people don't understand what they say in the courts and all stuff like that. So I was thinking that must have been crazy, man. You didn't even know what was going on.
No, I had a good solicitor, you know.
Okay.
Shout out to Kerry Spence.
Yeah.
You see me? I had a good solicitor. She represented me from the first time I ever been arrested till she was my solicitor. She knew I couldn't read or write, but she would. But hear this, see Kerry, there's something, and I shout her out. Now I understand it. Kerry had a soft spot for me, you know. Like, I don't know what she saw in me or believed in me, but she always fighted her, Kerry. Even when I got my conviction, she come downstairs and said, can't happen this one, bruv. I can't, Nath, you have to go guilty, you know. This IPP thing just kicked in. We don't know how it's gonna... She told me the truth. She knew I had common sense. She broke me down.
So when's this, like 2005 times or something?
2006.
Okay, yeah.
I got convicted. Yeah. She the woman give me a cuddle, cried a tear with me, because I knew I was fucked then. See, when I hear this woman come down and say, I can't do nothing for you, my boy. Like, it's a guilty plea. This, the best way I can to my ability. You understand? See, when I saw her cry a tear and cuddle me and say,
it's over.
I knew I was fucked.
Yeah.
I knew.
So back to the reading thing again. What was the first book you picked up?
Oh, The 10 Keys to Success. John Bird, easy read book. It's a 10 Keys to Success. You know the man what does the big issue? John Bird, he comes from Labrador Grove. Okay. He started the big issue. Do you know he was a little, his dad and mum.
Who taught you?
That. Oh.
Cellmate?
No. No, shout out.
You didn't just start and
then
start.
No, relax, I'll get there. Here what it is. You see with that old school white woman. And you see this white woman, yeah? This was in Long Larton. Remember, I hit the end of the road. I done kicked out of all the jails.
But they had you in Long Larton, yeah?
Brother, that's what... No,
that's...
This is what I tried to say. Brother, listen to me. Yeah? I got kicked. Do you know my first convicted jail?
Yeah, they took liberties, bro.
My first convicted jail. Let me tell you my first convicted jail. Right Hill, bro. My first convicted jail.
That's a beacon, innit?
Yeah, I went Right Hill. Yeah. Shithead Mandy. Anyone knows that?
That's like by Birmingham Mandy. Or somewhere like that.
Yeah, it's in the Midlands.
In the middle, yeah.
So when I went up there now, big shout out to Biggs. Yeah? Biggs was in there. A couple of the man names in there. My Biggs part with all Tilo and... You see me? So Biggs is in there, a couple of the man names in there, get there. Nicky was in there, a couple of the man names in there, so get there, boom. When I got there now, I'm a regulator. Any jail I go, I used to regulate. You know me, I start pop off my thing. But I'm in there too early popping off my thing. And as well, me like an eater, I got 20 a blood clot, everything. Do you understand? Shout out to my dad, J-Dan. Got another big sentence, idiot, but shout out to him because he was my G in that as well. Yeah. So I remember, I got 20 of everything. My canteen don't even add up to that, bro. Or my money, what they're sending me, like, do you know we do some dumb bait things? It's a screw up come and said to me, come on, I know what you're doing. Your canteen, do you know, like, your canteen's never going to add up to that, even the money you spend a week. You're doing something where everybody keeps on, we know what you're doing. Do you understand? But we're young, fly boy, want to show off now. Then the screw pointed out something to me and said, look, he's up to it. And pointed to an old school white man at the end. Said, he's up to it, but go in his cell. You know, I went down there and I looked in his cell. I saw an E that radio. Some simple thing. This man used to shot, he the biggest shot on the way. He's sending on the most money. Then I realized, bruv, just see for a man I like now. See the next jail I went to? I don't run my shop. I don't stack up. Brother, you want to be like the man who moved Bay? All right, come on, you put it all in yourself. I'm just a heater. When I need something, I just take it off you. I started opening my mind.
Started using your brain more now.
Hello, Joe, listen to me. You got dumb criminals in prison, smart criminals in prison, wannabe gangsters, real. Do you understand? And I started looking. I'm a monkey see, monkey do person. I choose who I rate. So after my brother and them and my other elders and my dad and whatnot, now I'm in prison. I'm by myself now. There's no big brother. I can't remember, I've never had no cold D's. Got afflicted myself, there's no big brother, it's me. So I started looking on and started chatting to different people. I'm a monkey see, monkey, what is this, what's going on? Remember, I used to give out the mail in a certain jail. There's a white man. Bruv, the man's in jail, all the man does is bare yacht books and bare £1 million houses. I want to chat to this man. How are you in jail and all you look at is bare yachts and and the man saying, yo, south of France, some guy when I get home. No, you're on, fuck my license. I'm heading. Well, I'm intrigued now. I'll hear what, no, let me tell you the one what really pissed me off. Let me tell you the one what really pissed me off, the African man. Have you ever watched that movie from Jason and he's saying the man's next door and they're in the cell and he's saying he can smell the steak and it's winding him up? Must have seen that film. Someone could have seen that film I'm chatting about, yeah? This African man winded me up. How could I go jail for what I went jail for? I've got 5 years. This man robbed over £30 million cash. Do you know how much he got?
What, 2 years or something?
No, I remember I got 10, do 5. This man got 5, do 2.5. Do you know where this man's going? Straight to a decat. What are you talking about? I went jail for not making no money. Not a penny, they give me that. I best change my perfect.
That's white collar crime though, man.
Brother, nah.
You better believe it.
No, brother, listen to me. And you see the money they wanted off him. And you know what the man was doing? He was sending his house, he was sending to his other African brethren the pictures of all his houses back home, all his cars. They took some things off him. They didn't take nothing off him. He just said, I'll up and do my sentence, I'm going home. The man said, as he gets to the decat, he's running off home. Fucking good. And I'm saying, Rusk. No, it made me go back in my cell upset. But I don't think I cried a tear.
There's all different types of people in there, man.
No, do you know what? I think I went back and cried a teardrop from my eye, how dumb we've been. Like, what are we doing? I actually been real with myself. What did I start this thing for? My dad went jail. My big brother started on the road. What did we do? I started sitting down and thinking, where the fuck are we going with this? I can't be doing that. And I'm doing so long. And this man here, I'm a dumb. I actually started to call myself dumb. I best do get smarter. I actually tested myself to say, and I've always been thinking out the box. Anyway, then I looked. I said, what do I do? How can I be? Oh, and as well, we're going to get to that part. Don't worry, when you don't ask them questions, we'll get there. Go on.
Okay, yeah, so all right, you've done your bid. What made you come home and start GL7?
GL7, God Love 7, straight to heaven, by the grace of God. What made me come and do that? I looked and said, remember they say, do what you love. And do you know what they say? They said, do what you love and it will happen. I said, what do I do? What do I really do? If you ever sat down, be truthful to yourself in life. I sat down and said, right, I love to rave, and I wasted a lot of money raving. I used to like wearing clothes.
What types of rave you like going to?
I'm an all-rounder.
All-rounder, yeah?
Because you got to remember, I come from, now, you got to remember, following my brother and them, this is orange, 4 o'clock in the morning. Orange used to start.
Yeah.
I see my brother coming in, changing, running out. Me like an eat up with the man, and we're going orange, we're outside, we're trying to bust off. Remember, I had laser drum in Peckham, as used. Do you know about climbing? We've been climbing through. Do you remember, laser drum was in Peckham, but that was jungle raving.
Yeah.
Remember,
jungle,
we know how to brack into laser drum and get beat up by the bouncers, you know? We was bracking into laser drum when we were gubbernized, you know? I rave with the big people.
I remember going in there when I was younger, it was kind of like a Zap kind of place.
Zap zone
it was a Zap
I remember, that was jungle. Alright, let's go way back. Do we remember when Smalls won the competition and then he got on Cool FM? No, he got on, is it Cool FM? The Jungle station, it was Cool FM. Don't remember when they had a competition? Him and Maxwell.
Stratford Rex.
And then they went to Cool FM. So we was Jungle. Don't go like we wasn't Jungle. We started on Jungle.
We all started on Jungle.
And then we went Garage.
Yeah, then we went Garage. Then we went Garage. No. We started on Ragga first.
No, that's the
essence.
No, we went
of course, that's where we came from.
Yeah, but we was used Bogle, whatever. We went from Bogle, then we went Jungle.
But I'd say going out raving and partying.
We went Jungle.
We
started Jungle. Facts.
Yeah, jumping up and down like bunnies.
Yeah, it was Jungle. I wanted to make this motion.
Bare tussles hanging off a man and all sorts of shit. You know already,
so we
bro,
can say
man.
It was Jungle. Then we went to the Garage then. But I end up liking the bashment scene. That's me. I like roots. I like my thing. I end up liking the bashment scene more than anything else.
It goes down in the bashment raves still. I just need to let you know that still the bashment raves, the vibes is still.
Yeah.
Vibes is running non-stop still.
And remember, I'm not a person. I've got an addictive personality. I haven't took ease. Them like to spite me to take ease. I'm not a pill popper. I'm not a sniffer. I haven't done shit like that. So when they was doing in the Jungle and in the Garage, I'm looking at them and saying, fuck that. I'm not doing that. And I'm glad I didn't, because I'll be a fucking cat now, because I've got an addictive personality. So...
What are you on about? Like all the...
Garage, Jungle, when the man don't got like the man them big cat bunny shit.
Course. Facts.
We know the era.
That's facts. So, that's 1,000,000%.
So I kind of, as I got to my kind of own thing, fuck that, man. I'm going back in the bashment, because no one ain't bunning no shit. I can just buy my ganja, drink some alcohol, and cut. See what I'm saying to you? So I kind of picked that scene for that reason. I'm not really, you understand? So that's why that...
Yeah, that's what was going on in there. Man had the in the skunk spliff. Man had the crack, bro, man. That's what was going on, bro.
That's why I kind of lean to the bashment scene.
Yeah, where that wasn't going on.
Where that wasn't. Like,
just weed and drink.
And even if man is bunning it, that man can't just stand next to you and bun their shit spliff in there.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Yeah. And if I go out the door, I go home and bun your shit spliff. But so that's why I think the bashment scene, I took to it more.
So, GL7, man, what made you start that there, man?
Well, I started reading the Bible. And it was this God loves at first, you know. The 7 wasn't on it, you know. It was this God love. And it was meant to be a watch. You know, do you remember them little ice watches? Remember when that time the ice watches were going mad? You must watch it. So I was in jail saying, what am I doing now? Because let's be honest, how much of us made money? Yeah? How much of us made money? And what did we do? Made money. There's bare elders I know what this made money. All they done, they didn't invest in themselves. They just... You made money for what?
Made money and wasted it though.
All right, made money for what? What? So it got got to a stage in my head.
Did you have an older saying to you? No. Yeah. Say you had like 50 grand or 70 grand. Like at that time, you could go to.
I definitely had that.
You could go to Liverpool and buy a house. Did you have an older saying?
No.
That? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we never had that.
Brother.
That's why the money was getting wasted, because you're just seeing it there and you're just going raving. You're getting clothes. You're getting fly. You're getting whatever it is out there. You're getting.
You understand?
You know what I'm saying?
I realised they said, what is the point of me going back out there and making money? What am I doing with it? I've sat down and my criminals what's got businesses now. They're living different. Yes, they have been criminals. Do you understand? I'm chatting to sensible people now. Like, I'm a person I love to crave knowledge. So I'm chatting to them. Bro, there's different levels. We're on some elite level and I want to change up the game. And then as well, shout out to Giggler. Like me or not, or like me or don't like me, shout out to you. Because you know what?
Who's Giggler?
Gigs.
Okay, Gigs. Oh, that's his name, yeah?
Yeah, Gigs.
Okay, I never knew it was Giggler.
It's Giggler. Okay. See what I'm saying? I'm not even going to say government, but yo, shout out to him. Remember, you grew up with us. Do you understand? I grew up with you. Come from one end. So I was thinking, then I realised how I sat down and thought, bro, this man's made it off of... Remember, Peckham, it's not just him and he's clicking Peckham.
No, of course not.
Peckham badness has been going on for a very long time, but...
It's generational.
But he's smart enough. Imagine this. We're all Peckham youths. He's whatever. But he was smart enough to take that, step out the box and make him a multi-millionaire.
And brand it. Yeah.
And brand it. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was it. Remember I'm a monkey see, monkey do person.
Yeah.
Okay. made me start thinking.
Yeah.
And when I started thinking, I'm saying, wait there. Do you know what I've done for crime? Do you know what we've done for temper crime? I've been shot. Whatever. We've done some mad things on levels for this name. And the boy them has tried to lock man up. So what if I think of a name and think of something? So now I'm thinking of a way. How am I legitimizing myself? I'm starting to go, I'm brainstorming now. What am I gonna do? What can I do? How am I gonna do? I'm brainstorming. And what can I do? I can definitely go out there and get money again. That's no problem. No, I'm not worried about the money. I made money before I could read or write. I'm a survivor. Jules and them thing that we've been at that. So I'm saying, raw. No, but you lot as well, don't go like you lot ain't mad branders as well. And you lot just putting this on me. I got questions to you lot as well.
No, we just wanted to know how you started your thing. That's what it is and what made you get into it.
And getting onto that, so to cut you, I need to know how important is it branding and marketing for the young up and coming?
But no, but look at the youths. Oh, I feel sorry for us. And you see these youths, yeah, they got it. Do you know these youths? Any youth with brains can easily go and make £1 million. Easily. Any youth with brains in this day and age can easily make £1 million.
No, facts. And they are. And some are.
And here what I'm really okay, and they really are. We got how much millionaires? Young black millionaires.
There's loads getting created now.
And some give homage though to people like you lot, to people like Jaja, to people like, what can I say? What's his name? Because he worked hard as well. What's his name? From over north, man. What's his name? Mike
GLC.
Yeah, he worked hard, you know.
Yeah.
I remember seeing this man in West End selling his CDs, you know.
Yeah,
so
facts.
these you lot are the people what broke it down to open the doors though for these people. How do you lot feel about it? Did they give you lot enough homage? And you lot was branding. You see, when you lot talking about this branding, go and check my interview I done with my Bobby Kasanga.
Yeah, we see it, yeah. So my Instagram page, I posted that, man, definitely.
I had to tell them about branding. And I apologise to you lot. I was still buying Versace and these things and I didn't understand what you lot was doing. I wish I did. But there wasn't enough. We wasn't on it then. You lot done it too early, like Jaja, you lot done it too early, bro. But you know if you lot ever done that now, or are you lot all paid, you know, you're multi-millionaires, you know, they're come and give it to you. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So I look at that and then even when I come here, I said, look at this. See, now I walked in this studio and I was sitting down, I said, look at this. I said, they're still at it, you know. I said, they're still at it, look, lighter, cup. Like, I said,
T-shirts.
I said, they're still at it. So this time, by the grace of God, you lot will be paid. You understand? And I love and remember, I know you lot. I know what you lot have done. I know where you lot are coming from. I know the hours you lot put in. But, and this is what I want to say to you lot. Don't think you went wrong, you know. You gained a bag of knowledge. Now you lot will get it.
Yeah, no, cool.
Now you lot will get it.
It's all a learning curve,
you will get it
definitely,
now. And God will only give it to you lot when He wants to. But I'm glad you lot have jumped back on something. I'm glad, you understand? No one couldn't brand like you lot. What? Look, watch this.
No, I appreciate that, bro, man.
Take off my
Seriously.
hat. You've done it too early, though. Sorry, you lot. You've done it way too early.
Yeah.
You see me? But yeah, respect. So you know about branding. We know about branding.
Yeah, no, of course, it's key. It's key. They got for us, like, branding, like, they got to see it and want it. It's like McDonald's and all these companies, innit? You got to be playing on the same kind of field as them, and you see how they take their thing seriously, bruv, man.
Seriously.
Coca-Cola and all these things. Even though we ain't got the money like them, but we can try. You know what I'm saying? Do a little thing, get it to a certain level.
No, but let me ask you a question now. I know this is my interview, but let me ask you.
And we got to get back to what made you start.
Cool. Yeah. But can I ask you a question, please?
Yeah.
So what made you lot back in the day go so hard, though? Because you lot went hard. What made you lot T-shirts, cars? See, like I got a GL7 smart car.
Yeah.
Wrapped.
Yeah, you got that, yeah?
Hey, no.
That's mad. I need to see that.
And where did I go back in my memory and think, wrap a car?
Yeah.
What did you lot?
Yeah, it's promotional. We wanted to be walking, talking, driving promotion,
what made you... No, you lot... See, when I go back and watch a video and I say, these fuckers went hard with it, you know? Everything.
Do you know what it was? Because like,
what made you go
like you
so
said,
wrong?
like even when I spoke to you the other day, we used to, and we kind of looked up to them entrepreneurs and them big CEOs like that, them black ones like Master P and so forth and all that, and like even some of them down south, man, because there's down south man that man don't even know about. They ain't all over the screen or anything like that, but they're making money because they've got their marketing, promotional. I mean, when they're doing their tours and all that, and their promo runs and stuff, they've got their business intact. So I've always been watching stuff like that. Then? Yeah, definitely.
So did you go out there to see it?
No. Just watching it. Like definitely, like I even though, like even like you'd see Def Jam when they had their thing, when they had their little tour with I forget which.
Damon Dash, when Damon Dash went mad at him and said, "Thank you. Do not put your thing on my thing."
Yeah.
He was protecting his brand, and he was branding.
So enough of that, and we just knew it had to be done like that, man.
Yes.
We just knew it had to be done like that, man. And I most probably would say the reason why we most probably went so hard is because there was most probably just the paper there to do it at the time as well.
But brother, what made you hear this? Even if it did work or didn't work, it did work because you learned so much.
Of course.
But hear what I'm saying to you. What still made you want to take your paper back to what I said? I'm not coming out of jail again just to make paper, to go and buy whatever. Like, what is it? So, what made you from so early take your paper, brother? Yeah. And no, I'm going to try something with my paper. If it works or don't, but you're still going to invest in yourself. What made you invest in yourself from so early? Because I wasn't investing in myself for early. I wasn't even thinking about investing in myself then, daily. I was investing in Gucci, Versace, Moschino. What made you lot so early? Do you know how early that was? So what made you lot do that so early? That's what I want to know. And that's the bold for you. So don't just sit there and smile as well, What made you not take your money and invest in yourself from so early? Because I wasn't thinking about investing in myself.
You know what it was? It was the number game, innit?
Yeah.
Basically, if you buy something at this price, sell this much units, you make this much money. That's all it was.
It's similar to hustling, isn't it? But it's legit hustling. And
nah, brother, you ain't answer my question. Yeah. You didn't answer my question. My question is,
obviously we had belief in what we was doing totally. So obviously we're thinking we're investing and this is just gonna pop.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? And like what you said, regardless if it didn't pop, that it still popped up. Do you understand? It's not like it wasn't for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Where someone might be sitting down depressed, it never worked, and
what I'm
all
saying
this.
Do you know you could have wasted your money? I just bought clothes, cars. I made anyone spot. You invested in yourself. Brother. And that is. Do you know what Master P and them not say? Because Master P is one of my blueprints.
Yeah, no, of course, man, definitely.
So hear this. He always says about failure. You know how much things you're gonna try. Michael Jordan tries to teach us about failure. Carry on. One's going to work. Do you understand? And when the one does work, you're going to forget about all the rest, what didn't. And you learn something from what didn't work. It's about this perseverance.
No, that's cool. That's facts. That's true. Definitely.
So this is what I'm saying. I always wanted to sit down with you two anyway and just ask you.
Yeah.
Why?
No, of course, man, thought that was going to pop totally. We had total faith in the artists and everything we was doing. So why wouldn't we invest in it in ourselves? You know what I'm saying? And of course, no one was doing it. So we thought no one wasn't doing it.
Can I say something to you?
Yeah.
I would like you I would like you to have another try at this with younger artists. Yeah. Because here why? You've got the blueprint and you know how to market everything. You've got it. So I would like you to do it again. Just do it with some youngers and you just be there. I believe you lot can do it. I know you lot can do it. I don't even believe I know you lot can do it.
Yeah, no, that's all in the pipeline, man. Definitely, that's all in the pipeline, man.
But that's all I'm saying as me. And I respect what you lot done. And look at Smalls, he's done something. He come out the camp, he's doing okay. Do you understand? So you lot are back on your job. I respect it. Remember, you lot are my area now. Definitely my era. You understand? We know. Shout out our Bridget and Bird. Can you go out there like that's in the background? Shout out Bird, old school Bridget from a long time. We know he's this humble. He's in a big Bird. So yeah, I respect it. Yeah. You see me? So back to me now. Go on, I had a little time with you lot. Go on, what question did you want to know?
Back to you. What made you start it? And what did you even get into clothing?
All right, so no, I looked and said, what am I gonna do? How can I be effective? And So I went back in my memory. How the fuck did Crimer and Temper, that name, become ringing bells? My mum didn't name me Crimer. My mum didn't name Temper, bro. But how did we get it ringing bells? How did we get it so out there?
Yeah, and it was out there, yeah.
All right, and it was out there. I don't care if people say it's out there or not out there, but how did it get out? So Birmingham, whatever. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Then I realised I went jail for that, nearly death, whatever. So I said, I've got to find something, a name. First of all, I have to find a name. So I started searching for a name. You understand? I said, I have to find a name. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
First of all. So when I found a name, then I remembered, it was just us going raving. How did I remember all the gal them starting to know us? Do you remember going into a rave? Bear, you and your man them.
Yeah.
Peckham boys in the building. And then they said Crimer's in the building. This man's in the... People start knowing us. Right, that's Crimer. So why couldn't I do that with a brand? Why couldn't I take it? And if you know the story of Jacob, that helped me the most. Because Jacob in the Bible was known as a thief, trickster, robber, liar.
See, so to cut you on that story there, you see, like when you said Peckham boys in the building, that would remind me, like when we were being certain raves and see a bunch of Peckham boys coming, they'd all have their hats flicked up.
Yes, in the building, bro. What's wrong with you, man? I will make it be known.
That's when you know the Peckham crews are coming. That's when you know the Peckham boys are coming. You see all the hats flicked up.
All right, Peckham's in the building. I will be screaming and make it be known. So that was branding.
Yeah, of course
so
it is.
So it's like, imagine.
Of course it is. That's word of mouth as well, because that's the best branding. That's the best one.
That's
the best one. Word of mouth's the best. That's what people don't understand.
No, it's the best.
It's the best.
And I've used that with... So, with what we've done, what I've done, I went back in my mind and said, raw. And remember, it's just like a football team. Even though there was so much people in you lot's group, there's individual stars. This like if we had, back in the day, we had Man United, Rooney, Beckham, Cristiano Ronaldo, Scholes, Giggs. But all of them play for one team, but they're all individually still somebody and have their own branding, isn't it? So when I went back in my mind, that's how I saw Peckham. I said, raw, we was all Peckham youths, but it's like a football team. Even though we was all known as a clique, we're still known individually. We had individual names and we all built on our individual names. So I look back in my mind.
That's how it was back in that generation, though. You had to have been.
Right.
Had to have been. Without just being the crew, you're still gonna have to put in some work and build up your team. You can't just roll with the man. There's no way. So everybody was somebody in crews like that. That's how it was back then. Individually.
So I got to analyse that in my mind. I went back in my mind and thought, okay, blood clot. Don't you know we've been branding for years? We've been branding for years, a name, and then hustling. I sell weed. I sold weed. So I wouldn't buy shit weed. It has to be good weed, isn't it?
Yeah, it has to be.
It makes my job easier. If imagine I sell a man, or let's say we buy weed. All of us, we know that man got good weed, that man's got good weed.
Yeah.
Then a new man comes on the block and he gets us to buy his weed once, but he's got the pen. Say he got the cess what this come from the yard.
Yeah.
Does he have to talk again? Are we not going to go and find him?
Yeah, of course, you're going to find him, man.
No, we're going to know. Forget everybody else, we're going to find him, innit?
Yeah, you're going to find him.
Or we're still going to fuck with the other ones, but he's going to come.
Definitely, he's going to get a call.
He's going to get a call along the line as well. He's going to fit in around.
Yeah.
He's got the good cess. So we might have another good cess, man.
Yeah.
But he's going to fit in.
Why he's got it?
You understand? He's going to fit in. So when I done that, I said, raw, if I'm going to brand, make sure it's like your team has to be proper quality. Do you understand? Like, I want to be able to sell this once, and I want someone to say, raw, rate and come back, or make it fit in, like I said, fit in with the rest of the big brands.
Stuff was out there, yeah.
Do you understand? So then I said, you know, I've done, I have friends that really tried to fuck me over and lock me up, like, give me some mad birds, bro. And they've always put it on me. Then I realised GL7. Then I read my Bible. Then I read about Jacob. Jacob changed from a trickster, liar, robber. That's what Jacob is. That name. Then God told him change his name to Israel. And then he went and done what he had to do. So I said, right, fuck this name crime, man. The way God dealing with me right now, GL7. Remember, I'm not a Bible basher. If you want to deal with me, I'm more of like a DMX. I'm always going to say God first and just do me. Like when I first come in here, I'll give you like this a demonstration of two things. You can have an Adam and Eve, where God had to tell them they sinned, and God had to say, yo, come from the bush. Come here, I see you, idiot. And then you had a man like David, kill the one for crutches, realise what he done wrong, and then run to the ark and touched it. Say, God, kill me, car. Anybody what touched the ark was meant to dead. David would have... Do you know... Remember when the people didn't want to switch on David? Do you know why they never switched on David? Because when he went and touched the ark and didn't dead, they said God still favours him. So if God can favour him, we have to allow him because God allowed him. Do you understand?
Yeah, of course.
So I'm a person like that. And that's why I like DMX. I see DMX as more of a person like that. This loves God. His mistakes are going to be his mistakes, but he's always going to say God. I'm always going to say God, bro. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Always.
Always.
I don't care what I get wrong.
Always.
Shout out to Smalls as well. Have you seen that clip with Smalls, yeah?
Okay.
When he says about praying, he said, I don't care what you're doing. You meant to pray even more then. You meant to be doing it, pray even more then. Well done. I can relate to that. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So then, with the God thing, that's a GL7. I started reading. Remember, my first daughter, remember 7, God didn't give me personally a 7, you know? You understand? My first daughter, she's 22 now. Her birthday's the 7th. My last baby mother, my last baby mother, I don't like that. You see that. My last baby mother, at the time, she come in my life and she really stood by me. At that time. Remember what I said, at that time. She's the 7th to the 7th. That was an angel sent to me. I was going through shit, Pete. And she kept it good. So then I started realising about 7s around me. Saying, well, what's this number 7? And I started reading, picking up this number 7. I named it this good love. God love at first. You know? It was this God loves at first. Then I realised the 7 had to go on it. Then I started reading about 7, studying about the powerful number about 7, and you touched on the power of the number of 7.
Yeah, of course, man. Definitely.
And then I just said, it's GL7, you know, God loves 7. If you go...
Yeah, it wouldn't have been complete without the 7.
Right. And then remember, they say about the everlasting word of God meant to be passed down. Is this a story? And it's meant to be passed down. So I always say this is for me, my children, family, friends, community, strangers, and the everlasting word of God to be passed down to the next generation. Do you understand?
Yeah, no, of course.
Let's
Big
be
up for that, man.
So you understand effectiveness. So when I come up with that, and then have you seen when I done the hardest, I took out 20 kids. I paid $2,000. I give them jobs. I chat to these youths and tell them, forget all that, bro. It's dead. And the quality, so is this something God blessed me to say, yo, it's a change. I know how effective I was on the other side of the coin. So I said, let me give myself a chance. Let's just try it on the other side. Let's try something legit. Because you all know about branding. We all know about it. I've seen it. I've done it. I've hustled. I know about business. I just didn't know about business on. Understand? So I've got the right people around me. Cool. But I've never sent an email in my life, you know? So no one don't look at my company and think, I've never sent an email in my life. You know that? I've never sent an email in my life.
Yeah, but don't you want to?
No, I don't want to. No, I don't.
You might have to speak to some, I don't know who.
I don't,
even
brother,
people
I
like
don't.
he's doing.
You see,
where
I
you're
don't.
getting clothing. Like, where did you get your clothes
invoices.
from? Where did you get your clothes from?
In Peru. I've been Peru. South America. I've actually been there.
So don't you speak to them by email?
No.
Just by phone?
No, I've got someone who does that, bro.
Okay.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah.
Brother, you be good at what you're good at,
Yeah.
and let someone else be good at what they're good at. Stop trying to do it all.
Yeah.
That's where people fall, bro.
Yeah.
What's
That's
wrong
facts.
with you?
Yeah.
Me, mad.
Yeah.
I do my strong points and get someone where I'm weak. Okay, I'm weak there. Come. You be strong there. You will never need God. I'm so glad I can't do it all by myself.
Yeah.
If I done it all by myself, I might not need faith. I might not need God. I might forget myself.
Yeah.
I think, it's all me. Now I got to go and pray and say, God, I beg now. Send the right person now. I'm fed up with the wrong people. I still have to have faith that way. I don't want to do everything myself, because that means I wouldn't rely on God if I think I hurt. So I'm glad God keeps me in a boundary. Just smile. My brother likes the answer there, you know. I see, brother, you see your body language. But do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
So with me, nah. Because if I did it, I can do it all by myself. I wouldn't need God. So I'm glad.
So you got the right team around you that handles business?
Nah, I've got the right partner. I got the right partner. I finally found the right woman. Finally. Found the right woman.
Were you married or are you just in a relationship?
Married soon though, because God says when you get married, when you find a wife, you find favour. So it's about time. It's gonna be.
There's something you want to do.
Yeah, not my brother. I want to do it right. I want to do it right. I want to make sure it's right. And I'm a bit more deeper than the average person, bro. I just don't want to be married for the sake of marriage. Fuck that. Do you know what marriage means? Don't have things and be married. Don't marry the wrong person. Do you know if you have a car crash and you're married to the wrong person and there's bitterness in it? Do you know who had to say to turn off that life support machine? Do you know if you die and you got a lot of money, do you know who your money goes to? No argument. Fuck your children. Fuck your mum. Not my language. Not, you know what I mean?
Respectfully.
Do you understand what I'm saying to you? She could just come and tell everybody, get the fuck out of the house. Your next the king is your wife.
Nah, that's who. She's gonna get that.
You best pick that wife. You best pick that wife.
Yeah, that's why you should always write a will. You should write a will, and you should even change it every 3 days.
Right, every 3 days.
3 days. Yeah, of course.
Maybe me might have to speak about that one, because I'm always willing to learn. So maybe might have to speak, let's not speak too much on
of course
that.
Not, but it's, So how's the clothing going?
It's doing all right, you know.
Yeah.
But I just come from Africa. Africa is taking onto it like mad. Shout out to Ben. One in New Zealand, one black man. He deals with me right. He got one big jeans store, biggest jeans store in New Zealand, in Christchurch. And me and him lays all the time. So when I want to go into the shirts and the jeans, God kind of put someone in contact with me already, and he's doing well. And me and him lays, so it's getting ordered in America. It's doing okay. It's like, you know what, it can do better. I can actually tighten it up, but I'm not gonna complain. It's doing all right.
Yeah, no, man, respects what you're doing, bruv. Man, totally, because like you said, you could be doing something else, bruv, and what's wrong, you know what I'm saying? This is doing something positive, and it's got a positive message behind it. So, man respects that totally, bro.
Yeah, we can't do wrong forever, bro.
Nah, you can't.
Give yourself a chance. Like, let's do half wrong and half right then.
Yeah.
Let's balance it out.
Yeah.
Give ourselves a chance.
Yeah.
And as well, let's now, 'cause I'm not on all this really. I will not go out of my way. I'm a person, when God puts the youths them in front of me, I will deal with them. Understand? I will deal with them. But I'm a person, actions speak louder than words, innit? So let my actions speak to them. Let them hear and watch podcasts like this. Just look, what? Couldn't read all right. You know, my people surprised when they say, when I tell them, because they go back in their mind and think, this man a baby cause bit. They go back in their mind and think, nah, not this, you couldn't read all right. You understand? So I want to be someone child out there. You know, there's trust me.
No, many. Man.
There's someone's son or someone's child in our age group. Their child can't read all right. Let me be hope for that child. Let me be hope. Do you understand? Let them say, look at this, not perfect, but look at this guy. There must be hope for my child. Let me be hope. Understand? That's what I would like to be by my actions. Forget everybody can.
Get the word. Actions is the best example to lead still.
Everybody can talk. There's way too much talkers, bro. Everybody can talk, you know. By action. No, by action. And what you put out there, bro. And I so respect you lot with the content you want to put out there. And you're not none of them idiot people who want to dig and dive and chat about some foolishness. So thank you lot for that as well, isn't it?
Yeah, no, man's not about that.
Nah, bro. You see me? Shout out to Elijah. He come on here.
Yeah.
And next.
Yeah, no, of course.
From old school. And,
definitely. Always big up Elijah, man. Definitely.
You see what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that, and I don't want man to glorify nothing. And here why I don't want to talk about it. Because if you talk about it, you're giving a youth a hope to want to be like that. To say he wants to go through that and get there and then be able to be the one who's talking. But he don't really want to do it, you know. He just wants to have what. So I don't even want to put that out there.
Yeah, you don't even have to. You don't
You see
even
what I'm
have to
saying?
have that
We
on
don't
your
want to
resume.
chat
It
back
doesn't
now.
even have
This is
to
what I'm
be
saying
on
to you.
there
I
at
just
all,
want to know
man.
you.
Yeah.
Avoid, invest in yourself. You lot can make millions now. It's that time. I feel sorry for our age group. So you lot's brains clicked on, my brains clicked on. There's a couple other of our age group brains clicked on. But there's a couple dinosaurs that gonna get left behind, bro. I'm not even lying. I can see it. We know it. They're gonna get left behind. They don't know the art of this. And even you lot gonna watch it and try and catch up. But remember, do it with a good intention. No, I'm telling you, they're gonna watch it and try and catch up. I'm telling you, they're gonna watch it and try and catch up. But yeah, what they're gonna do? You see, when they don't do something with the right intention, it has to go wrong, bro. You see what I'm saying to you? It has to go wrong.
No, facts.
And you see, when you're following someone and then don't give someone the credit for it. You see, when this is where they go wrong even more. You see, I like how they come and give you credit and say, "Right, you lot been branding from back in the day." Boom, boom, boom. Do you know now? If I was to come to you and phone you and chat to you about business, you will have no problem. But you will say, even if I go somewhere and make £1 million, 10 million of the information, you're gonna say, "Oh, this man's still gonna pay homage to me." And so we're fed up of these little people thieving our blueprints. See if you want to come and get our blueprints. Is there many meant to be rich? Look at Damon Dash. I love Damon Dash.
Yeah, Dame's the next one, definitely.
Now, here I love Damon Dash. He made Jay-Z rich. He made Kanye West rich.
Dipset.
He made Dipset Killer Cam.
Yeah.
So he made two, and he's still rich. He's not broke. He might not be the richest, but I believe he's the happiest out of all of them punk stuff. Do you know when I watch them and know everything, I think he's the happiest. And let's be honest, they all went off his blueprint. Because Jay-Z didn't sign Kanye, it was him. He's a billionaire. Kanye's a billionaire, the biggest brander. Jay-Z's a billionaire.
No, Dame's a smart man. Definitely.
Some
people think he's crazy and mad.
I love his approach. I got his approach. See Dave's approach.
Yeah.
My approach is Dave's approach, you know.
You say you're coming in and going on like that in the office in the exec,
very ignorant. I don't care. I rate myself. I rate my brand.
Yeah.
I know.
And that's how you should be, though.
I rate my brand. I rate myself.
That's how you should be.
I don't. And if you're not putting respect on my thing, bounce.
That's it.
I don't care who you are. I don't care what you have to chat about. You understand? I'm on my team.
That's it.
And if you put respect on my team, remember, you know in the Bible it says, who's not, there's a part of this here, it says, who's not against you is with you. So if the person walking down the road and he's got no bad energy to me, but he's not got no good energy to me, but he's got no bad energy to me, he's with me, B. Are you getting it? So I don't care about who's not with me, bro. I rate myself. Put respect on my thing. I'm my king. And I say, God crown me. Look. Look. I don't need a crown.
Yeah.
God crown me. Look.
Yeah. Wisdom though, man.
Nah, God give me my crown,
Yeah.
B. I look in my mirror and know who I am, you know.
Yeah. You know.
I got a crown, B. I'm not even running down a crown. God's actually give me one.
Yeah.
And I'm that smart enough to know he's give me one.
But there's many people that's not even going to get to that age to even get that. You understand? Like, this is what I'm saying. So you get a lot of people like, they like to like, oh, there's a wash, this, that. Obviously, you're not washed. You're doing your clothing company. You're doing this, that. They might see you with grey hair, but that's wisdom. Man's been through a lot out here. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. And like you said, you're reading your Bible, you're doing your thing. So obviously, He's giving you something, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not perfect, you know, brother.
Nobody's perfect.
No,
you can never show me a perfect man. You can never show me that. If you show me a perfect man, you show me a liar, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? Nobody's perfect, bro.
Man said show me a perfect man.
Yeah, nobody's perfect out here, bro. So man totally respects what man's doing, because like I keep on saying, man could be doing other things. Man could still be on the bullshit, bro. There's enough man's age that's on the bullshit, bro.
Try
You know what I'm saying?
And you know what I tell them? Please try something different.
Yeah, and that's like the same people you were talking about that's come outside the house at 30 and these sort of things. They're on the bullshit, bro. So they're 10 years deep. They're doing things we've done. Come on, man. Like you said, we was in raves 15, 14. 30, like, come on, bro, man. Yeah. The average person's going to a rave 21, 22, 23. You know what I'm saying?
So, by the grace of God, I done it early, so I will pray I do some greatness early. Yeah. And also, let's keep the link. Let's do something.
No, definitely, man. I appreciate you coming down and everything like that, man.
Most definitely.
It was a pleasure to get the call. Like, see, when I got the call, I was like, yeah, about time. I could sit down and sound shit. Like, and I swear, it was about time. Yeah. People who I knew was on the level and about. You understand? And what knows and I know and real history. Like, now I can kind of sit down and we can look and respect each other on a different thing. This ain't this interviewing crime or interviewing GL7. This is on a different level. This is like, sit down with someone I know these history, regardless we talk it or don't. No, respect. There was respect there. There was levels.
If they're meant to know the history, they will know it. If they're not, then they're not meant to know it.
Understand? So it was a pleasure to even sit down. There's many interviewers. Remember, there's many interviewers, you know. Calm down, they're just chatting shit. You haven't done what we've done. You haven't lived what we live. And you think you're going to interview everybody and become somebody. Get the fuck out of it. Yeah. You understand? I want to sit down. Nah, I'm being real.
That's why I want to
sit down. See, when I sit down,
that's why I always thought to do a podcast for that kind of like. We've got kind of weirdos doing this thing, man.
I'm sitting down with people I know. You was on my level when I was stepping. My name was stepping. It's a respect.
No, facts, man.
You understand? And I can come and give man a strength. And you understand? When I'm seeing Elijah and I'm saying, yeah, man, I like it. Because man really know where each other's coming from. Might be linked, but you understand? So thank you for that.
No.
So I'm gonna say, it's gonna take like someone like Spray to shout me to get on my level or this level again. Yeah. You understand? So shout, thank you. It's the realest one I've been on, the realest one on my level. My bro, so I'm putting that out there. Yeah. On my watch, I'm putting that out there. It has to be Spray or someone to follow me next, or to say level on that level. I can talk to you on that level. Other than that.
Until you just stay in the shop.
I don't forget about it. Listen, you YouTubers, I'm telling you, don't phone me. I'm putting that out there. I've said it. Don't phone me,
Yeah.
No left the smoke wants me back.
No, cool. We got enough stuff to talk about, man. Enough stuff to talk about. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Don Crazy Flow.
Yeah,
now.
You want to quickly bring in Don Crazy because
flow.
We got a
Flow. Don Crazy Flow.
So big up Don Crazy, man.
Blessed.
This is the rhyme.
It's the rhyme. What do you do, Don Crazy, man?
/ dancer / artist / song giver.
Okay.
Slang.
So where could the people like find your music and stuff like that?
Well, on all social media platform. Yeah.
Okay.
iTunes, Amazon, whatever platform you go on.
So how did you link up with Mr GL7?
As I said, the number is a powerful number. We are forward from a place named Kingston 11. 11, 7. God love heaven. So we reach in the UK and we there CR7. So it's a match. Everything just afloat. It's like me in heaven now. And I say my brother touch road and I say the God love 7. I say, wait. I left from Jamaica. I reach in the UK. When I left out of Jamaica, Kingston 11. So 11 and 7, it a rhyme. A God's numbers. You see me? 7 is very powerful number.
Yeah, no, cool.
So we run with it and I say, yo, are the best brand. It's a black youth.
The odd numbers are powerful numbers, but 7 in particular.
Yeah. I love that number.
Yeah.
So when I see my brother push it up on me, I say, yeah, I like it, you know. We run with it. We stay up in the cloud with it. And from there, so it just a kick straight in the back of the goal.
You gotta remember, brother, yeah? The more links, someone teach me something when I was a young child.
Yeah.
And this is why I could always go Brixton. I could always go certain ghetto youths when Peckham used to war with ghetto boys. Big up Hook. Big up Bugsy. We had certain, I know about a thing called more links, more blessings. Please, people always remember that. More links, more blessings. Don't ever this. You understand?
Try to keep it to yourself.
All right. So with me, remember, he's in the yard. He's in like the Jamaican scene. I always used to rave in the Jamaican scene, and they always buy my clothes because that's where I started really, raving, drinking champagne, doing my thing. They always saying GL7. And what I done, I was smart enough to realise, see, I'm going to give away my treat. You're going to make me give it away. I'm going to give it away though because it's you. Here's what I realised. No, you tell me, no artist is big without who? Tell me. You answer that. Who does the artist need? Say it again, bro.
The DJ, yeah, of course.
All right. So here what I've figured. How does someone blow up? The artist blow up. I can't rap. I wish I could. If I could rap, fuck me. I can't rap. But if I could, so I realised, how does the artist blow up? The DJs. So what did that? Who was my first target? The DJ shout out all the man them in the club, right? And big up. Even if you watch from Rich Pool, all they shout out all the man them in the club.
When they walk in, yeah.
All right, so cool. So what I realised is GL7. Big up Crimer. Fuck Crimer. Big up Crimer. No, big up GL7. So I made people look at me anyway when we used to go clubbing. So I made people look at me like, rah. You're looking at me drinking champagne and living in my life. But now you're looking at me, it's going to splash back now. I'm not just wasting money. It's going to splash back because they're looking at, don't call me Crimer. Badding up the DJs, don't call me Crimer. GL7. Big up GL7 in the building. Branding. Then I realised if the DJs have got it, like brother said, without the DJs, it's a nobody. Then I started targeting the DJs and myself. And when the DJs and myself started wearing it, people started wearing it. But what I want people to do, stop, listen to me. All the old school sayings you hear from the old school generation, all of them, all of the sayings. See when they say, if your hands in the lines, what sweet you was sour you, take your hand out, take your hand out the lines, slowly. The race is for the swift. Yeah. No, it's not for the swift.
It's for those that you can enjoy, yeah.
Listen to me. See, when these old people say this, you got to stop them sometimes and say, explain it. Give me the... You know, like if you had a word and then you went in the dictionary. All of their sayings are true, you know? No. True. All of them. I've got to an age I realised these old fuckers was telling me something. But they're telling me it too short.
Look at this, man. How much people we know that's had it early and now they're burnt out.
Yeah.
Totally.
All right.
True. So that's a little for the races, for the,
and then who ran the way? Who ran the race? The fucking turtle and the hare.
You know already, man.
All right. Who won the race? The turtle. So this is what I'm saying. So
like Raphael and them, man.
All right. So you see, with the concept with me, I made sure the DJs had it, I had it, and then I made sure I didn't whitey can't getty getty can't whitey. See what I done? I made sure only me and the DJs and certain man was wearing it. People had to start asking for it because the DJs were wearing it. Now they want it. Yeah. I remember I linked English shoots. And I linked certain yard man. I've got the best of both worlds now, mixing it up. So you know, like I got a bag of English shoots what don't land. But I got a bag of English shoots what rate me. I got a bag of yard man what don't rate me. But I got a bag of yard man what rate me. Do you understand? So I use that to my advantage, bro. So more links, more blessings. Do you understand?
Yeah, of course.
So you gotta be, and that's when I got the demand. Then people started asking me for it. I didn't, do you know, like if I did buy it, listen to me, I've seen some people spend so much money and offer the people them. You know when they're offering it, the people are like, idiot. But you see me, the way I done it, I said, no. You have to ask for this before I even start printing. I built a demand.
You created a demand, yeah. Yeah.
Do you understand? And then when I got the demand, that's when I put my money into my team. No, this made me give away a big blueprint to them.
True. Yeah, that's how you do it, though. That's how you do it.
So this is why Crazy is so talented, dancer, singer, and he's a bless you. His energy is clean. And I saw that and I said, Flo, you're not dealing with the thing right. Come and let me this, because you're talented. Let's make money from, remember, it's a talent, product, or service. The only way you're going to be physically rich. Product, talent, or service. Do you understand?
Definitely.
The only way you're going to be physically rich. Yeah?
True.
Simple. So anyone who's got that and they're good people, I'm willing to work. I'm willing to give away my blueprint only to the right people, you know? Not to the wrong people. You see what I'm saying to you? So anyone out there, if you're serious though, I can ask you a couple questions and know if you're serious, you know? Yeah? If you're out there and you want to build a clothing line and you want it to buzz in the ghetto independently, 'cause remember my company's independently. Independently, boss. Come and see me. I definitely want to share.
Make sure you holler at him on all the socials, man. That's GL7 Clothing. And if you're in Brixton, make sure you check him at the Brixton Mall. You know what I'm saying? He's in there, man. Go and support the brother. You know what I'm saying? Doing proper things in the community, man.
Facts.
And on that note, you know what I'm saying? We're going to wrap up this episode. It's been a great episode speaking to my brother, you know what I'm saying? Mr GL7. You know what I'm saying? Craze in the building, you know what I'm saying? Look out for his music. Make sure you check him out on the socials, on the YouTube. Look out for his music and stuff like that. And yeah, you already know, man. I'm your host, Millywayne, and it's been, you know already.
And I'm the co-host, Big Jabba Jonez, the people them's champ, never self-proclaimed. The people them gave me that name. Warrior to the world, I'm back. We good. And we out.
3Smoke, 3Smoke,
3Smoke.
3Smoke.
Tell him I'm straight, I'm talking things. Tell him I'm straight, we talking things on things on things on things. With my bands, don't need new friends. Can't see no lens. Yeah, bitch, we screaming out. 3Smoke, we giving out.